This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hello, feline friends. This is Michelle Fern, your host on Cattitude. Well, hey, everyone, it's holiday time, and you know what that means? Gifts. And what's better than gifts for your kitties, right? So I have my list, my top 10 gifts for your kitties, and I think they're going to be a big hit. So we're going to get right to it right after this break. We'll be right back.
Does your dog itch, scratch, stink, or shed like crazy? Come to Dynovite for help.
Order a 90-day supply of Dynovite.
Dynovite for life.
Pick up 2 tubes of Doggo Suds.
Get the 3rd tube free.
Peppermint, tea tree, lavender, Doggo Sud shampoo.
Made with all-natural coconut, jojoba, aloe. Great for healthy skin and soft, shiny coats.
But no itchy, harsh chemicals.
Lather up, rinse away.
Try Doggo Suds. Buy 2, get 1 free.
At Dynovite.com.
DINOVITE.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
The top 10.
Welcome back, everyone. This is the Cattitude Top 10 list of gifts for your kitty for the holidays. And we're going to count them down. So, coming in at number 10, we have the automatic litter box. And, you know, you might think, is this a gift for the pet parent or for my cat? Well, hey, it's kind of for both, but think about it. Cats really like the idea of a nice, clean litter box. And what these automatic litter boxes do is the cat does their business, 1 or 2 or both, and it sweeps the gross stuff into a compartment, and it's nice and clean for the next time your kitty wants to use it, or for your cat number 2 that wants to use it. It works great. I have 3 of these in my house because I have too many cats. So they each need their own litter box and then, an extra. And it works great. It's easy. It's fun. And I kind of think of it as maybe in the two-legged world. Think about when you're in the bathroom and you see a toilet that hasn't been flushed. It's kind of gross, huh? So wouldn't your cat like a clean litter box, right? Just like you like a clean toilet? Well, enough said. So, coming in number 10, automatic litter box.
9.
Okay, now we're going to move on down to my next gift, and that is the cat water fountain. There's a lot of varieties. You can go from, very modest to kind of fancy schmancy, kind of expensive. But what this is, it's just what it says. It's a water fountain for your cats. Cats love moving water. They just love it. It mesmerizes them. And, many people just say, hey, I just turn on the faucet for my cat and they just drink from the faucet. Well, that works fine if you're home all day and your cat lets you know when it wants to drink. But if you are like most pet parents, you're out and about during the day and your cat might want to drink, and you don't want to teach your cat to turn on the water by itself unless it knows how to turn it off. So, that said, cat water fountain. What this is, and the one I have is small. The water just gurgles in, and all the cats drink from it. Now, you might say, well, I've heard that cats don't need to drink, or they're this and that. No, not true. Cats do need to hydrate. And that's the purpose of these cat water fountains. It stimulates and moves the water, which makes the cat, draws the cat to the water fountain, thus the cat drinks. So it's a great gift for your cat, and it's a good gift for the pet parent too. And besides the fact that your cat is hydrated, there's a lot of other health benefits that come with that your cat's hydrated. But hey, that's another show. So, coming in at number 9, cat water fountain. 8. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is the cat tunnel. There are so many varieties of this. You can have a cat tunnel that just is one straight tunnel. You can have one that has a tunnel and it goes off. It has some openings on the side at different locations. And cats, they love this because they love to hide and, pretend they're stalking something at the end. They just love it. The only problem is if you have a really big cat, as I discovered, because most of the cat tunnels are for kind of medium-sized cats. So just be cautious of the dimensions of the cat tunnel. But they're so much fun for your kitties, and they will have a blast. So coming in at number 8, it's the cat tunnel.
7.
All right, everyone, coming in at number 7, the cat scratcher and scratching post. These are a necessity for your kitty and for the pet parent because, one, you don't want your cat scratching where they shouldn't, like your couch or your rug or your favorite chair. You want them to scratch on what they should be scratching, which is a scratching post or a cat scratcher. And not only are these great for, they'll make you happy that your stuff doesn't get all, catified. But for cats to use the scratching post, they need a stretch. So this really does a nice stretch for their muscles because you see them beautifully arch and reach up to scratch the scratching post. And there is another benefit. Cats' nails form a sheath that comes off when they scratch. And research has shown that when the sheath comes off, it feels really good for the cat. So coming in at number 7, the cat scratcher and scratching post.
6.
Coming in at number 6, DIY cat toys. Now, cat toys don't have to be super expensive or super fancy. Your cat will be just as excited with these toys. I've seen it happen. You could just take a piece of paper, wad it in a ball, and throw it across a room. Watch your little kitty bat it all over the place. They love it. Another thing that they love is tissue paper piled up. They love ripping it up, rolling in it, because it has a nice crinkling sound, and they love that. Another thing you can make is a cat house. What is this? It's simply a cardboard box. Just turn it on its side. It's holiday season. You're probably shopping a lot online. I'm sure you have some boxes that are big enough for your kitties to fit in. Turn it on its side and let your kitties have a little house. They love it. They just love hiding. So that is number 6, DIY toys. Oops, let me not forget this. Plastic bag on the floor. They love that toy too. So, once again, coming in at number 6, DIY toys. Now, we're going to take a short break, and I'm going to do the rest of my cat holiday gifts, counting down. So, we'll be right back. Hey, everyone. Michelle Fern here. I have discovered a great brand called Dr. Elsie's. They are truly focused on your cat. One of their mottos is, we've always put ourselves in our pet's paws. I just love that. And did you know the number one behavioral reason that cats are either abused, abandoned, or returned to shelters is doing their number ones and number twos outside the litter box? Yep. And let me tell you, I have been dealing with that for quite a while with one of my kitties, Charlotte. I have a multi-cat household like so many of you, and no matter what I tried, she refuses to use the litter box, and I have tried everything. Nothing worked. And then I found out about Dr. Elsie's Cat Attract. Now, most cats are not that picky, but almost every household has a Charlotte, and that cat will be persnickety about using the litter box with other cats. Well, Dr. Elsie's Cat Attract is a product that helps bring cats, like my persnickety Charlotte, back to using the box. And Dr. Elsie's is so positive that you will love their product. They're going to offer a rebate and pay up to $20 for your first bag of any Dr. Elsie's litter. You can visit drelsies.com/Cattitude and print out the rebate form or fill it out online. I will also have it on my Instagram, which is @Cattitude17. Give Dr. Elsie's cat a track litter a shot. You will not regret it. Happy cat, Mom. Happy cat.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com. Now, back to the countdown.
5,
Welcome back, everyone. This is the Cat Holiday edition of Cattitude, and we are talking about the top 10 cat toys for your cat. Okay, we're on number 5. These are toys you can buy for your cat, but they're very inexpensive and a lot of fun for your kitties. You don't have to shell out a lot of dough to make your cat happy. Okay, one of my cat's favorite toys, and this is all 3 of them, Jingle Balls. They're just little jingle balls in a little plastic, kind of open little ball-shaped device. And when they bat them across the room, they jingle. And my cats go nuts over these. I would recommend getting several because sometimes they get lost under couches and stuff, where nobody can get to them. So make sure you buy a bunch because your cat will lose some. And they love this. Another, you can get a laser pointer. These are very inexpensive again, and cats love it. They're chasing the little laser light, and it's really fun. If you start the light, move it around and stop it, and then start it a few feet further away. There's all kinds of fun laser things you could do with the laser pointer, and it's a great form of entertainment for your kitty. This is one of Dennis's favorite toys from way back. Simply a feather that's on the end of a stick. They sell these at all over the place in all pet stores. I've never seen one without it. And it's basically, they're very inexpensive. You might be able to even make one. And cats just have a blast. And it's nice because it's interactive. Because you get to hold the stick while they're batting around, the little feather and little hanging things at the end. So it's a great way for you to bond with your kitty and give your kitty some exercise. So that's number 5, toys for your cats that you can buy.
4,
Coming in at number 4, the cat tree or cat condo. You've seen these all over the place. There's a lot of them. They vary in price. They don't have to get the most expensive. And they're generally covered in, rugs, so they're very cozy for your cat. I have the ones that have a little sleeping area at the top. They're like round and, have the rug at the bottom. You've seen them before. And my cats love to sleep in them. And I think it's because cats like the idea of sleeping above ground. They just feel more secure that way. My only cat that doesn't sleep above ground is Charlotte, and I think that's because she's a little too big to fit in the perch. Enough said. But they're just a lot of fun. And bonus, most cat trees come with a cat scratching post attached. So there you go, 2 gifts in 1. And that's my number 4, the cat tree and cat condo.
3,
Okay, coming in at number 3, treats for your cats. How can we forget this? There are so many cool treats on the market now. You have treats for brushing their teeth, dental treats that help cats' teeth. You have treats with catnip in them. You have treats to help hairball problems. All kinds of fun treats. And it's always nice to have treats on hand for when your cats do something positive. When they use the litter box when they're supposed to, or for your outdoor kitties to lure them out from under your car. Hello, I'm looking at you, Jethro. And it's nice to have treats on hand. It's like candy or cookies or cake for humans. It's nice to have a little treat. But use these sparingly. You don't want your cats to get too chubby. And also keep in mind that you can have high reward treats as well. This might be a treat that you give to your cat after you've been away for a long time, or if you're training your cat to use the litter box and they finally get it right, or after a vet trip. And I've had a previous show on this, but one of the high reward treats that are the most fun is marshmallows. They're safe for cats. It's not something you're going to give your cat every day. And I find that the mini ones on a little toothpick are the best. What I generally do is, put the marshmallow on the toothpick, but I supervise because I'm holding it. And Dennis loves it. Molly is getting into it. Charlotte, well, my significant other will have to do it because Charlotte doesn't like girls. She only likes men. So there you have it. But marshmallows are a great high reward treat for your cat. You can also use marshmallow fluff, but I think marshmallows are probably a little less messy. So that is my number 3, treats for your cat.
2.
Okay, coming in at number 2. And how could we have any list of holiday gifts for your cat without mentioning this? Catnip. Catnip, it's like, a martini for your kitties. They love it. And think about not just the standard catnip that looks like oregano or maybe something else that is all over your floor, but there's also catnip bubbles, and what a fun way for your cat to be entertained, and it's interactive. You're blowing bubbles, your cat's chasing them, loads and loads of fun. And another thing is you can use a catnip spray. This is a great learning tool as well because you can put the catnip spray on the scratching post and that will train your cat to use the scratching post. So that's another fantastic idea for your cats. And that is why it's my number 2 holiday tip. Catnip. Of course, keep in mind you can get catnip in the standard little toys that your cats can play with. They're going to love that. Nothing shouts happy holidays to your cat any more than, catnip toys, catnip bubbles, anything catnip. Get your cat some catnip for the holidays. They will love you for it.
1.
Okay, coming in at my number 1. Ready? Drum roll. This is my number 1. And it's because it's so much fun and so much entertaining for your cats. A window perch. There are several types. I've seen little couches for your cat that, they kind of adhere to the window. And I've also seen, it just looks like a little, kind of like a floating bed that attaches to the window. You can also, if you have a windowsill, you already have a little perch built in. And why is this my number 1 cat holiday gift? Because your cats love looking at things outside. My cats are lucky because I live in a warm place, and so they can go outside in a screened-in patio any time of the year. So they're pretty lucky. But in most parts of the country, there's something called seasons. And some of the seasons are way too cold for kitties. So having that window perch is a fantastic way for your cats to still interact with nature and see what's going on outside. And how can you hike it up a little bit? Well, consider this. How about a bird feeder that is kind of close to the window perch? Get a little birdhouse and, put some seeds or bird feed for local birds. And voila, you have cat television. So this is something that your cat will love. It's so entertaining. It's so enjoyable for your cat. So that is why that is my number 1 pick, which is the cat window perch. So I hope you enjoyed my top 10 cat holiday gift items for your kitty. And I would love to hear if you have any recommendations for next year. You can send me a message at michelle@petliferadio.com or at my Instagram, which is still new. It's at Cattitude17. Also, if you want to know when new shows are posted, follow Pet Life Radio at Pet Life Radio. That's it. So simple. So I want to wish everyone a wonderful holiday with their fur babes and, their kitties and cats. And if you are lucky enough to get a cat or kitten for the holidays, lucky you, and thanks for listening. You've opened yourself up to a world of enjoyment. There's nothing better than a cat, right? I want to thank my cats, which taught me a great deal about what is the best toys for them and have given me back so much. So thank you to Molly, Dennis, and Charlotte, and Jethro, and Sammy, and Jazz for just being the best kitties out there, at least in my world. And thank you, all my feline friends, for listening to Cattitude and making it such a popular show. And as always, thanks to my producer, Mark Winter, who who always comes through no matter what to make me sound great. Keep listening. You never know what we have coming up. And best wishes for a wonderful holiday season.
Let's Talk Pets every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.